It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Indiana Pacers. The opening tip. Is won by the Pacers. Indiana with the basketball. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Trae Young to Parker. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Brogdon. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Brogdon can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Wide open look won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second guess your shot. You've had 3 wide open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
To Brogdon. Allen Crabbe snatching it out of the air. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Trae Young on the pass, stolen by Indiana. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Turner. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Trae Young to Parker. Trying to cash in. Jabari Parker missed his first. That one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Pacers control.
Screen come.
Has a chance. He connects off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Runner's good there.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
To Trae Young. From long range, Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First try, no good. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Screen coming. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
T.J. Warren at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Monroe. To Allen Crabbe. Miles Turner rejects it. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Brogdon. Steps through and scores.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Lynn with it. Margins 8. Screen coming. to Parker. It's Indiana basketball. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Domantas Sabonis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by taking a half-court shot.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Allen Crabbe. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Allen Crabbe trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Pacers with the possession. Probing the defense. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Greg Monroe, huge block. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Miles Turner at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. The drive right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
Nope, first one does not go. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Lynn with it. Trailing by 11. Pulled down by Sabonis.
Screen coming left. Screen coming.
To Turner. Now a steal by Atlanta. The monster stuff. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
4-3. It's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like
Lynn with it. Down 12. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Has a look. And he buries it.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal. And throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
He gets it.
And for the money Crab got, he better be a professional scorer, getting it done the hard way.
Turner.
Oh, yeah, nobody.
Won't go. Lynn with it. 14-point deficit. Great feed. Sets it up. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Turner.
On your right.
Curling inside. There's the toss. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To Turner.
In the first quarter.
And draws the foul.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
Domantas Sabonis. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first.
For the Hawks, number 25, Alex Lynn.
Goes 2 for 2. Hawks have it. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First free throw is good.
Number 5, Jabari Parker.
And gets both to drop at the line. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Knock loose. Pacers have it. Oh, had him going there for a second. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Knocked loose. Looking to push. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time.
But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Miles Turner tips it. Miles Turner swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Knocked loose. Screen coming. Parker. Another chance. Miles Turner sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Missed a wide open look. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Pacers are feeling good. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Atlanta. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Here comes the screen. Trae Young to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lamb matched up with Evan Turner. Alex Len with the block. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Greg Monroe. Deep two there, won't go. Trae Young to Monroe. Slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Kevin Huerter. Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Just off the mark.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Goes to the left side. Fires the three. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Can have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Defense, let's go.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Trae Young to Monroe.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. It's not me right here. Y'all do choice. I got ball. I got ball.
Working it outside. Now a steal by Atlanta. Trae Young. Off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Domantas Sabonis? Yes. But let me tell you why I love even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard screen. Somebody to put the defender right on their back, send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Visit our team website for the latest news, videos, interviews, and features. You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend the post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
That pass stolen by the Hawks to Trae Young. And the basket good at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
To Trae Young. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
And scores.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Doesn't get the bounce. Here comes the screen. Rises for the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Has a chance. And the rebound taken down by McDermott. Nothing going here on that drive. And he finishes at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Has a look. Gets a shot up off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Now a steal by Atlanta. Trae Young to Parker. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Jabari Parker trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. To Turner. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2.
Match up.
Trae Young, down low Collins. From the painted area, won't go down. Shot from the lane, won't go.
Hey, check up, let's go.
To Turner. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice pass to set things up. It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him.
Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, He patiently waited for the play to develop.
T.J. Lee knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Substitution being made in this one. Lynn. To Parker. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Short jumper stays out.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Hawks with the basketball. Turner. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
It was right there. To Jeremy Lin, trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. Swings it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good. Off the mark. Oh, Miles Turner. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ed, I remember this in so much detail. I was watching the NBA pre-draft camp and I saw Miles Turner run, and myself and all the scouts, everybody's like, whoa, wait a second. What is that? But I give the Pacers a lot of credit. They had a trainer that worked with his gait, and now that's exactly who he is. A big that can run down, block shots, and be active on the perimeter defensively.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Sets him up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass. Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 12, Evan Turner.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Lynn. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. Lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
T.J. Leaf pins it. That'll get out off one of the Pacers. go down. Another follow, still no good. And a throwdown.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
The pass taken away.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
It's Atlanta ball. Lynn. And a finish at the rim.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
To Turner. Off the iron. It came out. Lynn with it. His guys down big. Easy path to the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hawks come up with it. Pacers have it. Layup goes down. Well done.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Has a chance. Shot by Lynn won't go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Pacers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action. Get back, get back, get back.
To Kevin Huerter. Trae Young. Knocked loose. That'll get out off one of the Pacers. So this remains Hawks basketball. Nice pass to get things going.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
That pass stolen by the Hawks.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. On the pass, stolen by Indiana.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Here comes the screen. John Collins sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Brogdon. Sabonis can't connect. To Kevin Huerter. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
couple of cracks at the line now.
There's a very fine